Hey everybody. Before we start this episode of the Crash Box, we got to give some special thanks in order. That's right. So, a while back, when Back for Blood was first still coming out and was first still being released and going through the motions and all that, what was really cool was they had partnered up with Charley's Cheesesteaks, or in some places just Charley's Philly Cheesesteaks. And Charley's was giving away not only game codes for the game itself, including Ultimate Edition codes for the game, but they also, Charley's Cheesesteaks, was kind enough to not only send me a care package for basically like to use on social media, including like a hat, notebook, bunch of other stuff, but they were nice enough to even provide a couple extra Ultimate game codes for me and my friends to stream and game the experience live on Twitch. So, with that in mind, I want to give a special shout out to WB Games, as well as people behind Back for Blood, and Charley's Cheesesteaks, for not only providing ultimate game codes for me and my Team Abnormalities crew to actually play the game and stream it. And trust me, we're going to try and do more streams of Back for Blood actually in the future. But I want to give a special shout out to WB Games for creating a pretty fun, cool, basically like successor to Left 4 Dead with the Back 4 Blood game, and it is pretty fun. If you guys don't know, Back 4 Blood is basically a game where it's old school, 4-player co-op, full on just Ridden killing, good old fashioned hack and slashing, gun blast, and fun, but with a card collecting system and a perk system that's actually pretty fun. And at the time of this recording, you can still get the Ultimate Edition of the game at any retailer that you play physically, or if not, any digital storefront, including places like Epic, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, you name it. So that was really cool. And we still play the game to this day. And I've even got some other friends that got into the game because of the whole thing that we did in the stream. So thank you to WB Games as well as Back for Blood for basically making a super fun game. And super big shout out to Charley's Cheesesteaks. They sent me a care package full of goodies. And on top of that, they also sent me a hat to wear on stream and for the skits, which you'll see later. And they even provided the ultimate game codes via Twitter, which was super cool. So, thank you guys so much. And with that in mind, onward to the episode. Beep. Heck, the box ain't gonna open. Heck. Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Crashbox. I am, your still host, Crash. And we're starting off the episode actually a little bit differently. See, let me explain. So, normally, there'd be a visual gag and there'll be an introduction about the episode and what's kind of going on. But long story short, this is kind of an interesting thing because we're starting off with an unboxing. So, I know, in the literal sense. But let me explain the backstory behind it. See, I have had a developing relationship recently with Charley's Cheesesteaks. For those who didn't see the cold opening gag, Great place to get a cheesesteak. Great place to get really good freshly made lemonade. They have amazing loaded fries and just regular crispy fries that are really tasty. If you ever want a really good bite to eat for a lunch or a quick dinner, Charley's Cheesesteaks is worth it. They were around when I was in Arizona. They've been around when I was in Texas. And they're even out here in Oklahoma, which is nice. But here's where the story gets interesting. See, Charley's Cheesesteaks was recently teamed up with Warner Brothers and Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood is a fantastic game that I got to play quite a bit of when it was doing like its open beta thing. And I instantly got hooked on it. I even did a couple streams with Back 4 Blood. Gave away some beta keys. Had some Twitch drops. It was a fun time for all. And then I was sad when the beta ended. Because I was just like, man, I actually really liked this. Because it was made by a bunch of the same people who made Left 4 Dead. Warner Brothers was footing the bill. Letting them have creative control. And it's just a fun zombie game. And it's basically Left 4 Dead, but for consoles. And it's so much fun. So, what wound up happening is Charley's Cheesesteaks, to promote the release of the game, were giving away codes for copies of Back 4 Blood. And not only that, they were doing partnership stuff with Warner Brothers and Back 4 Blood. And you know me, I like to enter these types of things. And so I wound up on Twitter not only winning an actual code from them, and I'll even provide the, screenshot, but in addition to that, I also wound up developing a really fun relationship with Charley's Cheesesteaks on Twitter, to the point where now, not only will you be seeing later today a special Let's Play of me and my friends going through Back 4 Blood, courtesy of Charley's Cheesesteaks, of course. They were nice enough to not only provide me for a code when I won the giveaway on Twitter, but they were nice enough to even provide me with 2 extra codes for the game for me to give to some of my streaming friends. And what you'll see later in the episode is clips and highlights from the hilarity. So, but in addition to that, they actually sent me a social media kit. So, with Cap. Long story short, they had another giveaway on Twitter. And they basically were just like, hey, yo, fam, who wants a hat? And I'm like, I'll take a hat. It'd be fun to wear on stream. And they're like, yes, give us your address. We are going to send you stuff. So they actually wound up, instead of sending me just the hat, they sent me a social media kind of like press kit type thing. So we're actually going to unbox that right now. So thank you, Charley's Cheesesteaks. Now, as you can kind of see, I did have to kind of pre-open it a little bit just to make sure nothing was damaged. But I don't know what the contents are. So I only just got up to like here just to film like, the intro gag. So with that in mind, let's do this. Ooh, how nice. They threw some wrapping paper in here. Quite nice, quite nice. I like the wrapping paper. Okay, so we definitely got the hat. So that is the hat that they promised. And it's one of those nice like, ventilation snapback hats that I'm seeing. So that is really cool. They sent me some sticky note pads. Like a whole block of them. Like just a whole ass block. So that's actually really cool. Because I could always use this when I'm editing and creating and, crafting. They sent me a nice little stylus pen. Which I actually really like. Because, I have a touchscreen on a lot of my stuff, so it's nice to have a new one of these, and it's got a little Charley's Cheesesteaks on it. And then finally, this is the thing that's kind of interesting. I think they sent me, like, a journal that I can also color in. I'm going to have to do this, I'm sorry, because it's kind of, like, wedged in there. There we go. Let me get it out. There you go. Boop. So yeah, it's a little like journal basically that I could color like the front and back. I love the art. The art's really cool and trippy. But it's good to take notes, basically. So, it's quite nice. And, interestingly enough, if you're going to be surviving the zombie apocalypse at all, you might as well get some pointers. So later in the video, or episode rather, we're also going to have some tips on how you can survive in the zombie apocalypse. Not just from me, but kind of a small guide from some friends and other streamers and content creators too. So, but thank you guys so much at Charley's Cheesesteaks for the social media kit, for the cool loot. I've definitely got some fun ideas for some sketches and ideas using all this, as you'll probably see later in this episode. But, yeah, a literal unboxing for once on Crashbox. So, how ironic. Alright, that's about it, guys. Huge shout out to Charley's Cheesesteaks, Warner Brothers, and the team behind Back 4 Blood for making all this possible, between the game codes, the social media kit stuff from Charley's Cheesesteaks, as well as Warner Brothers and all the team behind Back 4 Blood for making the game. It's hella fun. And, well, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey everybody, welcome back to the episode, and we managed to snag some food at Charley's Cheesesteaks, Charley's Philly Cheesesteaks, and luckily for me, when I'm out and about, you know, zombie killing and slaying demons and, you know, having to, you know, withhold the apocalypse, you know, like normal people do, you gotta stock up and eat some food too, so, and lucky for me, Charley's Cheesesteak was nice enough to not only get me some custom mixed lemonade as well too with the sticky notes that you see, but as you can see we got our swag here, we got our hat, and we just got done murdering thousands of zombies. And now, as you can see, if you want to pan all around the area, if you want to turn the camera around, as you can see, humanity has been restored, humanity is doing good. So, and there's even the Charley's Philly Cheesesteak right behind us as well too, so you know where we're at. But yeah. So with that in mind, we're gonna do a little taste test of the new old school sandwich and see how it is. Now first off, this thing looks huge. I got a large, so, but take a good look at that. That's like enough cheese whiz and meat to like clog at least 10 arteries. And you gotta eat something kind of more protein packed too when you're on the run, you know, dealing with the undead. So that's just kind of how it is. But let's get a big friggin' sweet god bite and go from there. The meat is cooked perfectly. The bread is not too soggy, which I hate about a lot of sandwich places, but it's not too like toasted either. Cheese whiz is perfect, but we didn't just get a sandwich. We got their new old school fries too. So with that in mind, take a look at them fries. Those look like some good fries. We gotta get a bite of these fries. And I see that they kind of slapped it with some cheese whiz too, so heck yeah. I'm excited because again, when you're out and about, defending humanity in Back 4 Blood, and, you know, fighting off demons, you got a carbo load. And that's kind of the thing. They did add a lot more caramelized onions in the fries. It's in the Philly too, but I taste more of the onions in the fries. than I do the sandwich, but the sandwich is still phenomenal. So, we're gonna go back out, defend humanity a bit more, you know, fight off zombies, as you do. I do want to give a special thanks to Charleys Cheesesteak and Charleys Philly Cheesesteak for hooking a brother up with drink, food, swag, hat, and I got a custom lemonade too as a bonus. I had them mix the strawberry, blueberry, and lemon all in one. So, oh, I love their lemon. That's so good. Anyhow, we'll see you guys for the next sketch and for more Back for Blood clips. Talk to you later. And then hit the thing if you want to end the recording.
Hit the record again. The red.
Heat up my my bucket with my industrial torch.
Oh, nice.
It's like on loading screens when no one can hear me. I don't even have time to like talk trash about anyone. This sucks.
Chris?
Oh, you can do that in game. Don't worry.
Chris?
Mom. So we got mom, dad, uncle, and then we have the 2 siblings.
Yep.
I think I'm the blonde-haired chick.
Well, you get to pick your characters in a moment.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
I'm actually watching the cutscene.
Yeah, I am. I haven't seen it, so.
But don't tell me you're still falling for his BS. Especially after what happened to Jason.
Don't bring my son.
Should I not be watching the cutscene?
No, watch the cutscene.
You know how I feel.
Oh, okay.
But he's right about one thing.
Also, I've disabled email only off at least on my stream.
Generals just clinging to the glory days.
Okay.
Oh.
There's no chief left to hail to.
I don't really have that as an option on mine,
I get
so.
it. No.
I have it because of
But you
spam, just in
know-
We're
case.
surviving here.
Starting next year, if I can get that average of 3 viewers, I can hit affiliate finally.
Yes.
All right, when was the last time you
You
saw
know.
Ridden in
Well, that was the point of this collab, was to also help some of y'all get affiliated.
Zombies! The worms! Zombie worms!
Zombie worms.
Zombies!
Zombies.
I tried to build a zombie deck in Magic. It did not work well.
No.
As much as I enjoy these games, I still think Resident Evil did it better.
Agreed. Well, Resident Evil did it first.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would literally pull Dragon Ball Z and Bridge on here and just be like, Resident Evil did it.
Resident Evil did it.
Simpsons did it.
Especially Simpsons.
That's the big boy.
I would say that one zombie just looked like a dude who just got cut up in red pages, just like,
Right.
dude, I'm high as shit! God, I love Mondays.
You know, you would think as someone who really likes cars and is a mechanic, I would have seen Mad Max more, but no.
You would think, but yes.
I got this! Never mind, I don't.
Never mind, I don't. I don't got this.
No, I wonder how tall boys became a thing though too.
Shotguns and fire, shotguns and fire. There you go.
What, PJ?
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be playing the newbie? The fuck?
Welcome to the team.
Ah, it's alright.
And then suddenly, out of nowhere, an epiphany arose within the deepest parts of Zac's brain.
Oh no, we're choosing the characters now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. HeartaZac! You just figured out how the core mechanic of the game works. You just figured out the ability to actually play as characters and realize that what you were watching was indeed an actual cutscene. How do you feel?
That's just stupid.
Now we're choosing
I should
characters.
be Infantilio.
See, that's who I was gonna be because I already had a deck for him.
Oh, well, okay, that's what you want to do. I
Yes.
just have the starter deck.
See, I already have a deck, so
No, I'm
Fine,
picking
I'll be
cards.
Jim.
do it. Be Jim. Yeah, you start usually with certain perks depending on what character you have.
Still kicking. Over.
I'm taking that assault rifle.
I'll take what I got for right now and see how it works.
Okay.
Right, yeah. And I'm like,
Huh. It looks like they had a blade party here, but forgot the vampire portion.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins! I'm joking.
Leroy Jenkins!
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the apocalypse.
Yeah, I got a trophy.
There we go.
Exactly what you said. What?
There we go. Dead,
Not using
dead,
that.
and deady.
Oh, so it's probably a bad idea
Whoa,
to follow
what the
me, 'cause
fuck?
I have a habit of just running past enemies.
Oh shit, hi!
oh god damn it.
Don't
Like,
forget to pick up
try.
copper too if you guys see it.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
wait, how do we see that?
It's the
How do
little
we pick up?
coins
is it
on
a
the
button,
ground.
or is it a...
You push E.
Or square if you're on PlayStation.
Oh.
You
I
use
was like, wait,
tap
what?
to sprint.
Oh, I
W
see
to
how
go
it gets
forward.
picked up now. Okay.
Yep,
I
yep,
see
yep.
it now. Because I didn't see copper while I was running, so...
Oh no, you're good.
Oh,
It's kind of
great.
hidden
Oh,
everywhere,
Lord.
so
All over again.
it just helps you with upgrades and stuff with each level.
Yeah. No fair. Lower the bridge. Ready?
No.
No, not yet. Back. Alright, lower the bridge. Do it.
Do
Lowering
it.
the bridge. Call to the horde.
Oh, maybe this was a bad idea.
Oh, hi, big boy.
Got him.
We got the big boy.
Ow god. Hey, you
Oh,
guys
hi.
are front duck.
Hi. Oh shit. Okay. We
Ah
got
god.
company.
Oh Jesus.
Watch out.
You've got a friend in me.
You
Okay,
got
hold up,
a
Bob went in the
friend.
door, so we should be fine for a bit.
I'm going in.
Don't
Alright, I'm
mind
low
me
on
for
health.
randomly marking stuff. I try to hit C to crouch, and I just mark things.
That's
So,
okay. I've got a grenade.
Alright, hold on. What's the...
What do I have on 5?
Okay, ready?
Oh, did
Spray.
anyone
Spray.
pick up a toolkit? Does anyone have a toolkit?
No.
I don't got health.
Well,
someone
you're-
keep me safe really quick. I need to change.
Or do we
my
wait till we just
controls
die?
up a little bit.
Okay, we'll have to get a toolkit next time around.
Mouse and keyboard.
There we go.
Let's see. How does one activate? So wait, do we have 2 lives, or do we have?
We have 2 continues. So if we all die,
Okay.
how it works is if all 4 of us go down, we have 1 continue. And then after that 1 continue, we get to try to level 1 more time. If we die again, all 4 of us, then that's
Oh, wait, I
it. It
guess I do have a
resets it.
toolkit. My bad. I got a toolkit, guys.
Oh,
Okay, you
shit,
got a
shit,
toolkit?
shit.
Cool, I'm coming.
Exploders!
Exploders? Got it?
Oh,
Okay.
ow.
You got the toolkit?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I did have
that's a good submachine gun. I am taking that.
I want to open this crate back here. I got installed. Ooh, shotguns.
Ah, nasty.
Yeah.
one. Yes, better.
Ooh, what's that shotgun do? Nah, the submachine gun's better.
Don't see anyone's name on it.
If someone has a health pack, that'd be great.
Wait, where are you? Come here.
There's a free health thing in here. Just come right to here.
Oh, is there? Oh, okay,
Yep.
never mind.
Right here.
Hold on. Ooh, shotgun.
Free health.
Everyone heal up. Oh, Zach, you really need to heal up. What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, I'm surprised I've even lasted this long. To be fair, I'm surprised I've even lasted. There we go.
We running.
Yeah, as you can see, I had a little adventure on my own over here.
I noticed.
Can we just jump? Jump damage? Nope. Good. Not from that height, at least.
Not from at least that height.
What the hell I ever do to you? Come on, get back!
We need to, like, turn off friendly fire, because we're gonna...
Is anyone still out there?
Nah.
Help! They've got us trapped. Oh, thank God.
Don't hurt the birds. Whatever you do, don't alert the birds.
We're pinned down in
Oh,
the
that's
Careful,
rude.
birds
Why
kill
not?
the
Sounds like
horse.
fun.
Don't alert the
Oh,
birds.
shit. Fuck.
So alert the birds. Got you.
So don't alert the birds. Oh, big boy.
For the thing's trying to eat me.
I'm
Big boy.
alerting-
We have a big boy. Code big boy.
Ah, God.
There we go. Thank you.
Yep. I've also alerted 2 sets of birds. So.
Okay.
At least we're not dead.
I'll take that.
Bro, these
I will say
filter
that, yeah, we're
settings
not dead
are
yet.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Ow, God, what the hell? What in the hell?
And this game looks way better than it did in beta, by the way.
Yes.
Pretty good level,
Yes.
too.
Like, holy
Also-
shit, they cleaned this up a lot.
Also, there's a secret area over here. So,
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Also behind you.
yep. Thank you.
Oh, wait, there's a special.
Also,
Hey, bandages,
there's
sweet.
a stinker.
Ew.
Ooh, I'll take that light machine gun.
Help you if you're all the way out there.
That's a lot better.
That
I
shotgun. I don't
couldn't
want
jump
to
up there, that's lame.
That's a
If anyone
sniper.
wants
Do I
my
want
SMG, I left it.
Wait, where are y'all going?
I will use that bandage.
Patching myself up.
sniper? Wait, why is it going
Okay,
green
you
for
guys
me?
is right here. Okay, never mind.
Uzi? I don't want an Uzi. I actually want a sniper.
Not the time of the place to be going
Scared.
solo.
Oh, it switches out the secondary, not the primary. Damn it.
Oh no.
Fine, I'll keep the shot. I'll keep the shotgun because shotgun better.
There you go.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang!
Bang, bang, bang.
I am
No
smacking the
canyon.
face.
Bang,
smacking
bang,
the
bang,
face.
bang!
Let's go.
Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oh my God,
I'm trying to fall. Okay.
Sorry, I exploded a guy.
How dare you, you monster.
Yup.
Oh, see if
Let's
it's over
see.
there.
Safe room.
I'll be up there in a moment. I'm trying to look for loot.
Ew.
Oh, God.
None of this is shock. Oh, there's shotgun ammo. Cool.
There you go. I found some extra copper.
Cool.
Bang, bang!
God.
Uh-oh, big boy. Up, he blew up on me.
God damn. Not good at aiming with his gun.
There you go. I used up those band-aids.
And they're like,
Got
die. Nope.
There we go. Alright, coming.
No.
That was just messed up too.
What have we here?
Well, if we shut it, they can't get in, so it's fine. Just,
Plenty of
who's ever stuck
ammo.
out there just on their own.
Well, that's why I'm trying to
Oh,
loot
hi,
real
person.
quick. Okay.
PJ!
Someone
If I
come
stay
grab
in
this
front
extra
of the door,
band-aid over here.
I already have a band-aid, so I can't pick up anything else.
Okay, does anyone else
Same.
Just here.
need a band-aid? I guess not.
I think
Okay.
we're good.
Alright.
PJ!
Clean a
Yay.
map without ever triggering a horde event.
Dead quiet,
But,
clean
but
up.
I killed a bunch of birds.
Good. Thank you for killing a bunch of birds.
I was trying to alert
So
Court.
appreciate.
One continue remains.
Hey guys. So, welcome back to the episode. And we've had a ton of crazy fun today, haven't we? We got to open up a sweet care package. We got to check out some really great food. We got to hang out with my Team Abnormalities crew and check out some Back for Blood. But at the end of the day, best thing you can do after you sit down and eat some good food and some good cheesesteaks is talk about zombies. Zombies that are a lot of fun. But I need some zombie experts if I'm going to talk about zombies. I wonder if I could find some zombie experts that I may know. I wonder. I'd have to get a hold of some people, and I'd have to, see if they'll come back in. No, I bet you they're busy. I bet you they're busy. I wonder. Either way. But where am I going to find some zombie experts?
Did someone want to mention zombies?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know that word is a trigger for me, right?
Is it?
Yes, because now I actually have to get all my stuff out for it.
I didn't realize my friends were zombie experts.
Well, now you know.
And I guess knowing is half the battle. Well, I guess this solves this issue. Huh. Alright. Well, guys, welcome to the wraparound end segment of this episode. Let's start off simple, I guess.
That is easy. Video games for me.
Okay, what's your favorite zombie video game then?
The Last of Us.
Okay. Alright. Fair.
For me, it's honestly a tie between movies and video games.
And what would be your favorite video game or movie that's zombie related?
Movie-wise, that's a tough one because there's a lot since 1964.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick my all-time favorite, it has to be the movie that redefined the zombie mythos, Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, that's a fantastic one.
That's a classic choice.
That is a classic. That was a good one.
It made zombies, instead of voodoo slaves, cannibals.
Feral?
I am a zombie movie buff myself. I watch just about any and every zombie movie out there. I've seen my favorite genre of movies are B-rated horror movies, And there
Good
is
choice.
a ton of good zombie movies in that particular category.
Oh yeah, those can be a lot of fun.
If you had to pick one off the top of your
Especially
head.
Return of the Living Dead movies. Oh my god, they're so corny, but I love them.
Yeah, there's those. And then there's a particular subset in that particular genre, which is basically it's Nazi zombies, and we're talking like Dead Snow. You've got Bunker of the Dead. Those are probably a couple of my favorites.
There's also a few really like amazingly bad zombie shark movies as well.
Oh, absolutely. And those are, oh man, right up my alley. I've seen them. Zombie animals, you just can't go wrong with it. There's a movie called Zombies, which is all about a zoo that gets the zoo animals get infected.
It has been a long time since I've seen that one. I need to rewatch that.
Amazon Prime recommendation multiple times.
Absolutely watch it.
See, I watched it, but there's only one problem I had with it, and it will go into spoiler territory, so I won't say anything, but...
How old's the movie?
Not that old, honestly.
Not that old, but it should be
about 10 years or so.
Oh, screw it. Spoil the hell out of it.
Because
it's 10 years old.
When I did, so every year I do a zombie-themed dinner party for Halloween, and the first year I did it, in fact, I had zombie movies playing in the background, and that was one of them, and that had to be back in like, I don't know, like 2015?
Oh, it came out in 2016.
Yeah. Okay,
and apparently there's a sequel.
Oh, nice.
It came out in 2019.
Huh. Zombies 2.
So I guess we'll have to look that up.
I'll have to watch that in the sequel.
And I also kind of like the zombie movies that try, quote unquote, to redefine the zombie mythos. I'm one of those few people. I would kind of like Warm Bodies.
I actually liked Warm Bodies.
It was actually not a bad movie.
Yeah, I know people rag on it.
Folks as zombie movies, but it needed it.
Yeah, I know people rag on it, but it was funny because I actually went and saw that for my birthday one year at Tempe Marketplace, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it with how cheesy and funny it was.
I remember taking a date to go see it. College.
But, okay, was it a good date?
It was. She later left me for someone else, but, I can't fault her there. She seems to be happy being married with kids. We're still connected.
Okay, but as long as you had the good memory.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay. As far as favorite zombie media for me personally, I gotta go with Feral on this one. I enjoy some good zombie movies. The cheesier and B-C tier related movie they are, the better. If we're talking terrible camera equipment, terrible lighting, terrible photography, terrible music, the cheesier and cornier, the better.
And costume work.
Oh, and the worse the costume, the better.
What about a zombie video game?
Like one that you've enjoyed, one that you thought was bad, or one that you thought could be or like what?
Yeah, just kind of, let's keep it easy, go favorite, least favorite.
Okay. Favorite, I would have to say, Dead Rising. Like, any of the Dead Rising games have been always my favorite to play, and they've always been, like, really good. I would say least favorite is, I hate to be honest, Resident Evil 4 through 6.
Knew it.
Resident Evil 4 through 6.
4 through 6.
I mean, 6 was bad.
Yeah. Village I like. Village I actually do enjoy, and even Resident Evil before that was not 6, but the where they started the new trilogy was good.
7.
7, thank you. So 7 and Village were good. So.
I mean, Village barely even counts as a zombie game at that point, actually.
Yeah, it's just more or less you trying to escape a crazy house.
I still count it because of the undertones and stuff within the mutations and shit.
It's mostly just the monsters and stuff now at that
Hmm.
point. Like it starts with werewolves.
Also, at the time of this recording, I got done doing a state of play earlier today. They announced
Oh my
that
god, that's what.
we will talk about state of play another time in another recording.
Okay.
But
So,
I will say this: Village in VR 2 looks good.
oh, I'm sure that that's going to look really good.
So,
I'm excited for the RE4 remake too.
Exactly. What about you guys? What's your favorite zombie and least favorite zombie video games?
So I already shared that my favorite is the Last of Us, namely because it did something really smart with taking a real world fungus that does zombify ants and puts it in humans. That was very creative, very well done, and it was actually pretty scary at times. There was a lot of high tense moments for me during that game, more than others. And I played all the Resident Evil games. My least favorite is it does technically count Killing Floor 2.
Yeah.
Killing Floor 2 is just dull.
Yeah.
As much I was so excited to play it and eventually got remade, my least favorite is honestly Stubbs the Zombie.
The remake?
Yeah, is my least favorite, mainly just because it's so quiet. There's little, granted, most of the dialogue is grunting, but the fact that there's literally no soundtrack, the gameplay is super repetitive, and it's extremely linear.
But would you say that your favorite ironic would be the original?
No, like, I was super excited because I was never able to play it, and I've always wanted to because, like, I like zombie video games.
Oh, okay.
Top favorite? Dead Rising 4 Frank's Big Package.
That's a good choice. And then, Feral, what about you?
So, I don't actually play a lot of like zombie video games. I played the original Resident Evil when it first came out. When I was actually pregnant with my oldest, so over 20 years ago. Uh, other than that, there's one that I found that I really enjoyed. It's called Zombie Vikings. It's
That one's a
super
fun one.
cartoonish. And you go around. You're a Viking that has been reanimated as a zombie. And you have different. You can pick different characters. There's even Zombie Loki in it, and Zombie Odin. It's super cute. It's super fun. Other than that, I don't really play a lot of games in that particular vein.
So you wouldn't even have like a worst one?
No.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to go with an easy answer, but it's also a popular one, and it's actually a very good answer. Walking Dead comic. That one, it captures what the feeling would be surviving the apocalypse and surviving something like that with zombies, and it actually does go into explaining what happened and how it happened. So, and yeah, the show is also an option, but the comic is just so well done. The comic's definitely worth reading.
Fair enough. Any additional answers from Feral or Renji?
For me, I would have to say any zombie title that's written by Max Brooks, like World War Z and the Zombie Survival Guide that he wrote. Because he actually, I don't know, because World War Z has many different stories within the book itself. It's rather than one straight narrative, like most books are. The narrative is that Max Brooks plays a interviewer interviewing people who have survived the apocalypse and different stages of the apocalypse. So I would say, if anything, World War Z would be my official title. And if you want to read even more, Zombie Survival Guide, easy.
Fair enough. Feral?
I not having read a lot of zombie, not having consumed any like zombie books or comics or anything like that. I would start with I don't really know what I would start with. The Walking Dead series was pretty good. I'll admit that I dropped off watching it after a while, but I would go back to Romero's zombies. I loved his zombie movies. So that's where I would start.
Start
He's
off.
the godfather of zombies.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's true.
If it
So,
wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the modern zombie.
we wouldn't have the concept of the zombie. Me, personally, the way I got into zombies, have an old school kind of like, 80s retro night with your friends. Try and just order a pizza, get on Netflix or Hulu, find a cheesy movie, find one that looks like it'll be fun and goofy, but look for also a serious zombie movie. Look for even a zombie documentary about like what would happen if these types of things did occur, even historically, because then you'd be thoroughly surprised at, when and where and how easily zombie culture fits in international history and American history. Which, as a bonus question, and we have to tie this all into the episode. And it is the end of the episode, and it wouldn't be a proper product plug without talking about the company that made this whole episode, possible. Charley's Cheesesteaks. Now, I'll make this very shameless and as quick as possible. Thank you for the hat. Thank you for the game codes. Thank you for the swag. Thank you for the care package. Thank you for all the fun content. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. With that in mind, little bonus side question. What's everybody's favorite type of cheesesteak to get?
We're talking at Charley's or just in general?
Charley's preferably, but if not, in general.
Well, specifically from Charley's, they have this. They have the bacon 3-cheese cheesesteak sandwich. Love that one.
That one's a good one.
For me personally, it is hard to turn down a classic made cheesesteak with the grilled peppers and mushrooms and onions, with like the provolone cheese and the thin cut beef all fried up together. That is an amazing sandwich. Just, I don't think I've ever. The only time I've had a bad cheesesteak was one that was improperly cooked.
Fair enough. Feral?
I am a sucker for tradition when it comes to cheesecake, so I go with the traditional cheesesteak, except no onions because I'm allergic.
I mean, that's fair.
That's fair. Can't go wrong with a traditional. Mr. Renji?
I will also still have to go with cheesesteak.
Just a classic traditional?
It has to be in the names of a certain episode from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. If you can't see through the bag, it's not a Philly cheesesteak.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're all kind of in agreement. You can't quite beat the classic.
I would have to agree. You can't quite beat the classic. I'm a fan of the old school that Charley's has. It's just meat, cheese whiz, peppers and onions. You're good to go. And just melty cheese. So.
Okay, so funny story. I was actually talking about this with my 12-year-old when she found out that I was going to be talking about zombies tonight. There is this. It's a vehicle, and it's basically it's this huge tree grinder, and the front of it looks like it's got a giant saw blade on the front of it, on like an arm. So my plan is to find one of those and mow down as many zombies as I can, and then I'm going to hole up somewhere. I'm going to gather my people. I'm specifically going to find people that can grow food because apparently I can't. And then I'm going to go raid a gym or a sporting goods store for all of their treadmills, and I'm going to get a couple of generators, and I'm going to figure out how to hook those treadmills up to the generators and put them all around where I'm staying, so that as the zombies try to get in, they just power the generator. They power the generators with the treadmills, and then just wait it out.
Fair enough. Good plan. Dusty?
So, the first thing to consider is a good place to hide. To hide out, so preferably places that would be a minimal of bugs and water for a few reasons. Just like a standard river or creek is probably best, but the less bugs, the better, because it is a virus, they can transfer that way.
Yes.
I would not go with guns right away, because guns, one, are noisy, two, very limiting on how much you can do based on ammo. So I would actually rely on farm equipment and personal items like that, such as shovels and axes to go for the head. And I would actually raid a Costco for things like canned goods, clothing, food. If I need to actually block out zombies out of one, it's very doable, because it is a warehouse and you can lock up those no problem.
And then, I know he's been brainstorming this for years. Spotlight's finally on him. Renji, how would you survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, I already know I'm not gonna survive.
Ah, shit, what an anticlimactic answer! You've been prepping you've had your whole life to actually, like, this is literally your time in the spotlight.
I know, but hear me out.
Listening.
My answer is actually kind of a noble one, and heavy metal at the same time.
Listening.
For me, I want to serve as the distraction. I want to go to, I want to say, a record store or any place that sells giant subwoofers. Connect it to my vehicle, whichever it may be at the time, and I'm going to turn on the heaviest, loudest song I could think of on full volume and let the zombies follow me to where I get the zombies away from fellow survivors. And when my car runs out, I have a block of C4 in the fuel tank and an extra tank of gas and light it up.
So you want to do the heroic sacrifice.
Yep.
Fair. I guess if I had to give my answer as to what I would do, I've put in a couple thoughts and contingency plans into it, but I think ultimately it always wraps back to one. I would be the guy who has connections with every, like, faction, every group, every, like, you know, militia. I'm the guy that's like, you know, hey, I know that this group has an extra tank of gas and an extra week's supply worth of food. We should go, you know, talk to them and trade favors in exchange. And then I'd be like, hey, I know this other group, they have full working cars and fully loaded weapons. If we trade some favors over here and trade some of this, maybe they'll help us get out of this bind. You know, I'm gonna be like the sneaky guy that, like, everybody knows that, like, is the one guy that survives up until almost the very end, and then they get tired of dealing with me and the whole red tape. So instead of dying from the zombies, I just get, like, cooed from, like, all the different groups at once, and they take me out. You know. So I'm like, hey, man, I hear you need some fireworks. I hear you need some
buzz saws and blades that, do some decapitation. You know what I mean? I know a guy. The guy who protects his ass, but also is like, hey, man, listen, you got the goods, I got the swag. I'd be that sneaky bastard. Or at least I'd see myself that way. Guys, gals, people, theys, thems, people of all identities, thank you so much for hanging out, talking zombies, talking cheesesteaks. Special thanks to WB Games for creating Back 4 Blood, the team behind Back 4 Blood, for making an awesome game, for Charleys Cheesesteaks, for providing the hat, the swag, the lunch, and the ultimate game codes. And to you, the viewers tuning in and watching, to this very special episode of Crashbox. And, I don't know, normally I end these on kind of a gag. What's something funny about zombies we can talk about?
Read Marvel Zombies.
No, don't read that. Don't read that.
Oh, come on. It's fun.
Don't read that. It's crap.
It's not crap,
It's
okay?
crap. It's crap. It was during Marvel's crap era. It's not good.
Why is it crap?
It's crap.
Why is it crap?
Why is it crap?
Yeah, why is it crap?
Because nothing interesting actually happens in it. That's why.
Yes, but if it wasn't for Marvel Zombies, Robert Kirkman wouldn't have gotten the idea for The Walking Dead.
Yeah, he read that and went, watch me do better.
Oh, no, Robert Kirkman was a part of the project.
Still, he went off and did a better thing.
Oof.
I even have Robert Kirkman's signature in my Marvel Zombies graphic novel.
Oof.
That doesn't matter. He did something that happened before him.
I will defend Marvel Zombies.
Keep trying. You won't convince me.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm saying I'll defend it to my last breath.
You have a last breath?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Someone died on my show.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I passed out.
Fair enough. Actually, you know what, too? Feral, as a bonus gag, you're not normally on a lot of these things. So, Feral, you get to have the last joke.
I don't know. I will say, I guess is, if you are like me and you like a lot of zombie movies and you have children, your children may be asking to watch zombie movies with you. Definitely start them out with a movie called Paranorman. I don't really have any zombie jokes, so I'm going to leave you with that.
That is a good movie. Alright, for a minute of recording. I love you all. Thanks for tuning into the episode.
I got a zombie joke.
Okay, fine. Zombie joke, go.
What did the zombies say watching the final Resident Evil movie?
What?
I don't know, they left moaning.
I say we end on that note.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Didn't say it was going to be a good one.
You know, this isn't the only cheesy episode coming either. Puns, am I right? Yeah.